What's up, everybody? Paragon community, everybody's checking out my videos, whether or not you have played this game. If you are planning on playing this game today, I would not get my hopes up too high. And from what I'm seeing, it is happening to a lot of people. I'm looking at other people's streams, communicating with other Paragon YouTubers, and what I'm getting out of it. And also, I'm really following the Epic's Twitter and the Paragon Twitter, and all I'm getting out of them is that they are having issues. They're acknowledging that they have issues, which is pretty good, and they're actually responding to it fairly quickly. Paragon servers are currently undergoing maintenance. Please try again later. And that's basically what you're going to get today when you try again. Undergoing maintenance. Undergoing maintenance. It is saying, hey guys, you played a game and went to claim the rewards and kicked us. The queue is huge. It's going to be like this tomorrow. Paragon replies, it shouldn't be. This is happening due to the number of players excited for version 42. The team is diving into this now to address this fast. Well, let's see. People basically complaining about not being able to play. I know a lot of people are like curious as to whether or not their chests are open. Some people are actually at the screen, or they got to the screen, which you're one of the lucky few. I was added a few moments ago and was attempting to do a stream, didn't go up. Pretty much every YouTube you check out, you're going to be seeing this stupid image right here. But what's happening is so many people burdening the system, burdening the servers at the moment. You're not going to be able to get in the game most of the time. They're also saying that it's bugs where attempting to craft a deck will cause a crash. Pretty much anything and everything playing inside the game right now kicks you from the game. So what we're seeing happening to people, I got booted out of a draft for the 2-man party for extra upgrades. Got booted for a 2-hour queue. Yeah. Also, a lot of people are asking questions about where their chest's going. If you open your chest prior, or if you open your chest early and you spent your time opening one chest at a time, you pretty much wasted your time, because what Epic has decided to do is they're going to open every one of your veteran chests up for everybody that's past 50 and up. This applies to you. You have those veteran chests, give you the best items, the best cards, best gems, etc., or the best shot at the gems, should I say. They already been opened. All of the items have been given to your account. They did this in an attempt to alleviate the stress on the servers. The update is live. That's the problem. It's live, and so many people are trying to access the update right now that really no one can get in it. Everyone that I've seen streaming, you're pretty much watching a screen that looks like this. Everyone that's coming in and everyone has questions, and they're trying to figure out what exactly is going on with the game. I've been following what's happening, but the issue is you can't get away from the waiting queue. And what happens is it queues you for longer and longer times every time. Like, I just got out of a 56-minute queue. I waited up my 56-minute queue, readied up for the game, and got an invite. Tried to hit the invite, it kicked me, and the guy that sent me the invite, it kicked him too. So both of our streams are down, and we really can't get any traction going with this. And they're saying it shouldn't be like this tomorrow, but then again, it shouldn't have been like this today. So right now, we're all just kind of biding our time and hoping that they'll be able to get enough servers up and running for everybody to be able to play. But what I'm not understanding is how many players does it actually take for this server to go down. I mean, like, on a regular day before version 42.7, that they didn't have this many people at peak hours. This isn't exactly peak hours. Like, most kids are back in school right now, so you're not really, you shouldn't be experiencing this level of traffic just because it's this many people trying. I'm thinking it's an actual issue with them. I'm still online to enter the game in line 145. I got to the front of that line and it kicked me right back to the end of the line. And it's like when it kicks you, it throws you to the dead ass end. So there's already guys with there were guys talking about 2 hours when mine's finished up, and now I'm sitting at a 3-hour mark. So I'm doubting I'll be able to get the stream, if anything, up today. Like, I really, yeah, I figured you said when you said one. Well, I knew it wasn't 1 hour, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Like, that would be a great thing. I wish I could. I would definitely trade with you. Like, look at my timer: 3 hours, 26 minutes, 15 seconds. That is this is unreal though, bro. Like, this is it's not like specific people or certain people. It's not based off your connection speed. So don't bother wasting time troubleshooting your connection. If you're in a queue whatever you do, don't troubleshoot your connection. It'll kick you from the queue and you'll be thrown to the end of the line. So whatever you do, don't close the application. If you want to leave the application running in the background, you can do that so you're at the front of the queue. But do not, I mean really, do not turn off the app. Let the app run in the background. Like stream a movie. Yeah, they did. They hyped up a lot of people for this update, bro. As a matter of fact, I can actually cut my camera on now. I'll do that in a little bit. But they hyped up a lot of people for this update, and I was actually Paragon servers are currently undergoing maintenance. Like, well, if they're undergoing maintenance, why are some people playing and some people not? Like, why am I? If it's in a maintenance, just say servers are down. Don't sit me in the queue. Tell me when the servers will go back up, and I'll come back when servers are up. Like, I don't want to sit here guessing, but I also don't want to leave and be like, damn, I could have just gotten to the front of the line. I could have just played a match. But I mean, they should have a general idea for how many players play their game or even have a Paragon account. I seriously doubt this many new players came about just because of version 42. It's not a full release of a title. It's an existing title. They just did an update. Maybe it's returning player base that they weren't expecting. That's what I'm thinking. Because I was kind of getting to the point, like, I've been at 50 for ages. And I got to the point where I was literally like, do I really still want, like, what's the goal for this now? But now that I'm level 79, I have a new reason to play it. I can grind it to 100, and I would love to get my start on it like ASAP. But I'm not sure if that'll happen today. Like, I can sit here and hit this refresh all day, and I know people are sitting here like clicking in on different people's videos, trying to see like what's happening and what's going on. But no one's really got a solid connection. It's like if you get in the game, the best thing to do is just keep playing that game. And like what I usually like to do is when I'm playing and I'm streaming, if someone jumps in the stream and requests to play, I'll send them an invite. That's what this dude who streamed, I was just watching, we kind of linked up through that. He sent me an invite and I jumped in his stream and it booted me and it booted him at the same time. So his stream's down. He is a 2-hour plus wait. My stream never even got up and going. Like I did a stream earlier this morning for like 2 hours. The first 50 minutes, smooth. I was like, the second the servers came online, I was ready. And there was a lot of people still downloading the game. But at this point, it's probably going to get only worse from now. Because I mean, there's going to be guys who had slower internet connection speeds who literally couldn't download the game as fast as some other people could. So you're going to have those guys that are getting off work later. Like I know a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, a lot of guys I actually run the game with. Version 42 came live at about 5 this morning, and I've been trying this since 5 a.m. It is currently 10 a.m. So this has been 5 hours. Just hey little girl, stop making all that noise. Yeah. But yeah, this is 5 hours in, dude, and it's telling me it's another like damn near 3, and I'm like, just do I even want 4 hours 3 minutes? Like this is what you guys are looking forward to. And it's like it's gonna kick you out of the queue and then throw you back to the end. It's gonna kick you out of the queue and throw you back to the end. So good luck getting in, and if you can get in, nice. But for most people, like I'm not even understanding who's getting to play or who has preference, or if anyone has preference, if anyone's playing, because I'm reading, like I'm like scrolling through the Twitter right now, and I can literally go through the comments and read this out to you guys. And it's with a game, dude said he got kicked from a match he was playing with my game that I played count. Dude said I'm in the queue for 1 hour 45 minutes. This is ridiculous. I played one game and boom, he actually played a match, and after he played his match, he got kicked. So now he's in the queue. So don't even expect consistent matches like if you get in. Ooh. Can you leave it windowed on PC? Because I'm playing through PS4. I'm running on a floor just to get like this improvement on frame rates. Basically, it plays at 1080. It's decent, but I think for content creating, a PC would be better for me on that aspect. So I'm not overly sure of how the game Paragon works on PC. And it's usually, the thing is, it's usually way more stable on the console than it is on PC. I have a lot of guys that play on PC with me in my streams. They'll try to use Discord, but and it just, yeah. So just leave the queue running in the background and do whatever you got to. Like go cut the TV on and just let time run. But see, you have to keep your eyes on like this one. Like it keeps booting me out and throwing me to the end of the line. So this is unbelievable levels of just disappointment. Like they went from so hype, and I was like actually starting to get interested in the game again. like kind of fine tuning my own play style because I had stepped away from it for a while and hopped on the arc and started playing arc pretty heavily. And like, I was like, okay, the new update's coming out. Maybe to give me some new tankering to do. I could try a couple of builds out. Well, actually, a lot of builds. I can do a build for every character I play, which is almost everyone. No guarantee. I got to the menu. I made it through my first one, but the ones at the end of the line seem to continuously kick you and restart the timer, which is so fun. Look, there it goes again. Let's see what time I'm at now. 5 hours. I'm willing to bet 5 hours. Oh, 4:13. I'm like, so I'm guessing right now if you're coming in, your dead ass last at 4 hours. I don't even know if I even feel like I'm literally just doing this because I know like how you asking questions. Like a lot of people don't know the answer, so like I've been basically been searching for answers since 5 a.m. So it's stressful for everyone, and it's bad as a content creator because right now this is like peak time. This is when everyone wants to see the game. Like there are people that are at work, people that are out of town, people that just can't play the game at this particular moment want to see a stream, and I can't even put the stream out because the game is on a. And then you also kill an interest in the game because now people aren't going to be like, oh well, it's people looking at this. Yeah, I know people are looking at this as if it's crap already, and it's sad because you haven't even gotten to play the game. But it's a foul taste in your mouth from the start. It's like someone giving you a terrible drink. It's like, oh, just keep drinking the drink. It gets better as you go. Like no one gives a shit about that. It gets better. It was bad at the start. Like that's not how you want to come out. See lots of people. I was at an hour and 45 minute queue. He said, I'm mad before now, but I'm at an hour and 45 queue. Play one game and boom, got kicked. Finally get to join a solo game and I get kicked as soon as I enter. I may need another maintenance to add more servers at this rate. Like this, like 5 hours in, you're telling me that I'll be like over the nine. I'll be at 9.5 hours of waiting to play this game by the time this time is up. So like that's just a thought. So like if the game kicks you out, you're pretty much sent to the end of the line. And then right now, if you get kicked from the queue you're in, if you get kicked from the queue you're in right now, expect to have a longer time than what I have. It's gonna get thrown to the end of the line. That's what it did to me. I went from in the game to kicked out of the game to waiting in the queue for 2 hours to being kicked from that queue to being put to a 3 hour queue and then into a 4+ hour queue. So I don't see myself waiting 4 hours and 10 minutes personally, and I know no one in their right there mind wants to wait 4 hours and 10 minutes to watch someone else play the game. Like they can sit there and do that themselves. I mean, I have a lot of information on what's happening, but other than that, it is really up to the person watching the stream, like whether or not they have any questions that they need answered. But it's just like the state of irritation I'm at right now with the game. And it's not just me. If you go check that Twitter page, you'll see so much irritated players that it's just ridiculous. And forums, no, I'm not seeing forums explaining anything at all. Uh, Twitter is your best bet. Like they're responding on Twitter, but they were responding on Twitter as 40 minutes ago was their last statement of anything. Oh, I'm sorry, 45. Oh, 49 seconds ago. Looking at the speedy recovery, but we do not need, do not have concrete time yet. When we know, we'll let you know. We've disappointed in ourselves. We've updated 20+ weeks this year without major issues, and we dropped the ball on the big one. Why, yes. What did I find the post? I'm telling you, like, check Paragon's Twitter. Type in Paragon Twitter on your phone. Shit, you're on a computer. Use your computer. Type in Paragon Twitter on there. You can find information. Like, I'm just trying to stay on top of everything, so I know whether or not I should. Bam. Here I go to the end of the line again. Let's see what they're giving me. 4 hours 30. 4 hours 30. 4 hours 30. Let me see. I'm replying to what they're saying that going back. I'm actually getting talking back and forth with them right now. I'd want to do something with Paragon. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they said back. I got a message. Servers are defeated and in flames. Wait times are due to lots of community members showing up to play. We are sorry, we were not prepared. They were not ready. I don't even know what I want. Like, I don't want to leave the queue down. And you can probably have the advantage you have a nice enough computer that you can run both. Later, bro. Good luck. I'll try to get a stream up and running. Yeah, you can sub later. Probably try to run a match if you want to. Have fun on Overwatch. I'm gonna try to leave this up. I'm thinking about cutting on Arc myself. Holy hell. Do this for a replay. Damn. Yeah, I'm seeing Reddit has a thread on it too. Yo, they're actually responding to pretty much everyone. God, I mean, I don't mind the Iggy skin, but I'm gonna start to hate this Iggy skin if I have to stare at it much longer. We do not have a concrete time yet. We'll let you know. Somebody said so disappointed took off work for this. A lot of people are taking off of work to stay home and play Paragon, bro. Oh, really? Really again? It's gonna throw me to the end of the line again, bruh. That is hurt. All right, let's see if I can get that up there. What the hell? Oh, dude. I have what seems to be the longest time out of anyone on here. Wow, you have 4 hours and Jesus Christ, man. All right, you officially, out of everyone I've seen post anything on time on here, you have the longest I've seen. But prior to that, I hadn't seen anyone over 3 hours. So I'm guessing that's just what it is right now. Yeah, I do miss Legacy. I cannot lie about that. But I will give them credit. Yo, Iggy is about to be the best mid laner again. Looks like he'll be the best damn near anything. Like you can build the ADC again and be fine with it. That ultimate is disgusting, bruh. Have you seen Iggy's new ult? Where's my phone? I plugged up. I should definitely have my phone plugged up while I wait out these 4 hours, 45 minutes, and 50 seconds. I'm just trying to get into. I have not gotten to play a single match yet, dude. I've been at this for 5.5 hours. Shut up, Samsung. 5.5 hours so far, and I'm looking at nearly another 5. They're saying they're gonna have the service up and running soon, but they also said that, oh, page doesn't exist. What do you mean? Oh, great. Let's see. I think I have your time beat. Yeah, where the old jungle minions like had no detail, and then it finally changed like the white minions to the raptors, and that's when the raptors came in. And then when we came over to this, yes, yeah, dude, no, and it told me the servers are down. I had to do. Oh yeah, that's what it does. It gets you to the front of the line, and then it kicks you to the end of the line. Like, look, just did it to me. 5 hours and 7. I'm gonna have to correct my Twitter post and tell them it's now 5 hours and 7 minutes. It gets me down to right about the 4 hour ish mark, and then it kicks me back again further. It's funny. Like, I literally just set this up for like people to vent because I know everybody's pissed, and it's like you need some kind of way to get it out. Just most of the people that are trying to play the game right now are people who are like me who really want to play this. Ew, at this rate, it's gonna be midnight tonight before I get in the match. Like, I can literally just leave this queue up and just like leave it as a running meme. Honestly, just leave this running. Go on to another page and just watch movies in the background while this thing kind of does its own thing. All Prime was a big range, dude. I miss Legacy so much. Like, I still have video footage of Legacy. Like, my channel was really built on Legacy, and when Mono came out, I kind of fell back from it. And then I had a daughter born earlier this year, so that kind of, you know, took precedence over streaming and YouTube. So my subscriber count started to dwindle a bit. I think I'm like sub 300 again, which I'll get it back there. I have more time now. She's a little bit older, requires a little less attention. She sleeps a lot too, so like dad has free time. But that was like the happiest. Like, actually, Leopard, you're like the only bit of happiness I've had like recent. Just thinking about that, and like Dominic, knowing that I hate to say it, but knowing that other people are feeling as bad as you are at the moment kind of makes your shit feel a little bit better. Just saying, like it's always the worst to like know that you're the only one guy with the 5 hour queue, but to know there's like 500,000 other people with the same 5 hour queue as you. It's like, you know what? It's not so bad. Like, if I'm not playing, he's not playing. It's not just me. Nobody wants to be singled out as that one guy that gets shitted on. Alright, let's check for updates. 13 seconds. We have to update you. It's imperative. My last Legacy game was 3 Tempered, Place 3 Tomb Barrier, all tank Rampage. Legacy, I built a semi-tank Rampage. 1 Tomb Barrier, 1 Tempered Plate. Both at 12 costs. I had a Hunger Maul critical at like 30 to 40% and attack speed with a little bit of damage thrown in. But when I say I could melt anything in a one-on-one fight, and if anything, Rampage always has this oh shit button. You just press triangle and it's like giant super fat frog can't be killed, especially with the tempered plates. And now I can just kind of go into Rampage mode for a little bit and then jump way to the other side of the map. Like, the size of the map, the scaling of the map, like, yeah, the minion detail was crap, but the jungle looks so much better. Like, I love jumping down through the trees and not knowing what the hell you about to fall. Like, you know, it's a team fight down there, and like having to get in and being able to ult right over the top of that team fight down in the jungles was beautiful. Like, that map was well thought out, well crafted. But definitely, man, check back in. I'll probably still have the stream up and running. If not, man, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you don't subscribe to the channel already. I'm trying to get back to a decent sized viewer base, and if you check out any of my other content, I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Like, I play with a lot of other gamers. They're all pretty laid back dudes. You like to just come and have fun, talk about the good old days, talk about Paragon. It's about the game Paragon, but it's about more than that. It's about enjoying gaming in general. And I also do a lot of other video game streams, so y'all guys feel free to check that out. But left at 5:14, Jesus, man. Well, I'm probably gonna get kicked back in like 3 minutes or so, because I'm coming back down to the next hour. Every time it gets to 0 value, like right there where the 2 is, when it gets there to that in the 1's place, it's gonna kick me back. And I'm gonna be at a 6-hour wait time. And they're like doing a lot of talking and like, what's most recent post. We're working to get everyone into the game as fast as we can. Sorry about this. Keep an eye here for updates. Okay, I clicked here. Let's see what the update is. Oh, there. Look, I didn't even make it down to it. Let's see. Leopard, I think I got you beat, brother. And we're at 5:21, up to you by 7 minutes. I'm not on some one upmanship. I'm on 7 up. 7 up. 7 up, rather. Did that. It went there. Again, scores are taking full advantage of new rework, lighting our servers on fire. We're moving into maintenance mode as we strengthen our servers, and we'll update everyone as soon as we have more info. What crown? I'm confused on the whole crown thing. Like, see, this thing guys are talking about that obviously played the game more than me already at this point. They're talking about crowns. I'm thinking that's when you level your character up past level 10. Like, my Sev is past, he's level 10, and he's probably got a little bit of headroom over that, I think. So I'm gonna see if it goes up past that, or if it's like starting you, like you capped at 10, like, because I know how before you were level 50, when you have any of you even gotten into the game period yet? Because if you were level 50 before, well, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are, it's gonna bump you up past level 50. Like, I went from level 50 to level 79 because of my games played after level 50. So I'm wondering if it does like that with my Sev, and like right as I was getting ready to give him his second rank in the round, like his basically his prestige around past 10, app crashed out on me early today. And after that, I never got to go over into my second tier. I guess that's what the crowns are. Going into my second tier with Sev. Right as I clicked that, it kicked me out. Been waiting for hours. Let it run in the background. Got in the stream. Tried to get it going. Joined up with a guy, another YouTuber. We getting ready to do a simul stream or whatever. Sends me the invite. Jump in the game. Kicks us both out. Then it went up to like a 2-hour wait time. Then it went for a 2.5 hour. Then it went to 3-hour wait time. Then a 4 hour. And if you're just getting in here, we are obviously now at 5 hours and 19. And me and Leopard have kind of been playing like a leapfrog. So for the new people who are jumping in, how much time are you guys actually looking at? Like, what do they have you sitting at on time? Like, are you like one of those guys that are blessed and sitting like at like an hour, sitting at 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Or are you like us sitting at the end of the pack with 5 hours and 20 minutes, man? This is I'm not seeing anything from this. We're paging her as we speak. Okay. They're joking and stuff, but they're saying that this service should be up soon. Dominic's 5:30. Jesus, man. Yeah. Unless they get these servers they're claiming are going up like immediately. I don't know how far I can get the stream. Like, I love to get an actual stream going today. I've done a stream earlier today, first 55 minutes of a 2-hour stream where me basically showing off every one of the cards. If you haven't seen any of the cards and you're trying to figure out the cards, I want to say 2 videos prior, or maybe a video prior to this one, you can check out. And I literally went through every card from every section. It's now 24 cards of each type. So you have growth, order, chaos, death, and who am I forgetting? Intellect. So you have all of those. There's 24 for each of those. So it's not as many cards as it used to be, but each of those cards has more going to them. Some dudes are really lucky, bruh. Like I was saying, I jumped in with a guy earlier. He was streaming when he sent me the invite. The second he sent the invite in, it kicked him out, it kicked me out, it kicked everybody else in his party at the same time. Like, I watched other people drop, then I dropped, and that was it. And then I was still looking at his stream when it did it, and it kicked him out as well. So I'm not sure what it is. I'm guessing some people are actually lucky enough right now to have been in that early queue and got to go ahead and play. And but the problem is, after you finish that match, like say you get to the end of this 5-hour queue, right, and you get in your match, chances are when you finish that match, or even if you don't even finish that match, you get kicked out. That's what happened to my buddy who I was getting ready to stream with. He had just finished the match. He ran a match successfully. It was really easy. He was playing versus bots because apparently the PvP was having more issues than the solo versus AI. He was also telling me how, man, trying to craft a deck right now is suicide. And when I get on my stream, just don't. There it goes again. Don't try to craft a deck when you first get in. Until they get this server stuff sorted out, don't try to craft any decks. If you jump in and try to craft a deck right now, it'll just kick you and put you at the end of this line, and I can show you what kind of times to be expecting, if not longer than this. So 5 hours and 35 minutes is what you'd be looking at if you tried to craft a deck. According to their Twitter, they are not saying servers are down. They are running in maintenance mode, and what that basically means is that a reduced capacity until they get more servers online. They're trying to get more servers up for us, but apparently they're not getting them on very fast because the timer's constantly going up every time I'm kicked, and I'm not seeing how that's like. I mean, I'm understanding more and more people are waking up to get on, but the time is that is wild. And like as far as this lobby goes, I've seen the highest times come out of the guys that are in the lobby right now. I've seen some dudes post at the 4 hour marker now, but I was at the 4 hour marker like 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 15. 2 minutes ago. We think Aurora can handle it. Alright, they're joking, dude. Give us real. They're talking about Aurora helping to put out the fire in their server room or something like that. I mean, it's cute, but like gamers, everybody misses Legacy, bro. And it's amazing how many people in the community will sit here and say they miss Legacy. Like, so many people say they miss Legacy, and it's not just like, okay, it's 1 out of 5 or 2. It's like 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 of the people I meet or talk to about Paragon, play Paragon with, they all preferred the Legacy over what it currently was on Mono. And I was willing to give it a good shot on version 42, hoping that it could make Monolith more interesting, but it still doesn't change the fact that the Legacy map, in my opinion, was a better map to play on. Like, I enjoyed that map more. It was, I personally miss travel mode, because travel mode meant you had a thought or a selection process to whether or not you engage in this fight, because knowing engaging in this fight puts you in a spot where you potentially couldn't escape this person. So in Legacy, I would have to think, okay, I'm on Twin Blast and I see this Gideon right here. I know I can kill this Gideon, but I don't know where the jungler is, and I know there's some of the teammates over there who are kind of close enough to catch me right as I'm finished killing him. So should I take the shots on him and take the chance of getting away, or not having wards vision? Like, I don't know where anyone is, but I know where this guy is. I know for sure I could kill him. It can be ugly. I actually, no, I went on a spree with Crunch. I think that's actually one of my earliest streams was Crunch. Bruh, I had friends that took off work. I had friends that called in sick, like took vacation time. Like, they've done everything and they cannot get in the match. Like, I'm watching and I'm looking at, and I'm like, damn, y'all dudes really skipped work to play Paragon today. Like, but there's, they're not the only ones. I've seen people up and down the Twitter feed right now, just saying they straight up called in like, man, look, I'm not coming into work today. Family stuff came up. Some people were so bold, man, I'm not coming to work. I'm playing the game no more. Bye. Hang up. And then to have like went through all of that trouble, like straight missing work hours and time and like actual money in your pocket to say, man, I'm gonna stay home and play this game. And just like literally, you could have worked the full, like in the amount of time I've been up, you could have worked a full 9-hour day by the time this would be over with. Because I've been up since 4 a.m. Got up, made sure my system was on, download was finished. No, not 4 a.m. Was it 2 a.m.? I woke up at 2 a.m. I woke up at 2 a.m. to make sure that my game was on, the download would start flowing smoothly, everything was finished. I want to say near 4 or 5 o'clock. Download finished. Got on, actually got to check out my faults, and like, cause a lot of you guys, if you haven't got in yet, I'm gonna let you know what's happened to some of your stuff on your account. Okay, so let's say you had card slots and you had decks and you had extra cards and you had all these materials for card crafting. That's all gone. It's not there anymore. But don't panic. They've either given you a crap ton of chests, veteran chests. Hello back to Spain. I wish I had my cam on right now, man. It's kind of nice. Like, see, you meet so many people that play video games from all over the world, and it's really nice to do that. Like, to be able to like reach out and say, like, I talked to a guy from Spain today. Like, you can't just do that working a regular 9-to-5 job and say, hey, I spoke to a dude from Spain. Or like, I spoke to this guy from New York, or I spoke to this guy from Taiwan, I spoke to this guy from Senegal. It's just really fun to meet people from all over, even if we're not meeting face to face. I think digital is a way of meeting everybody. Power walk meta? I do not remember the power walk meta at the start of mine though. Alright, explain the power walk meta in the chat. but I'm gonna try to go back to like what the changes are that happened to your account. So okay, they've gotten rid of all of your cards. You've been given a lot. Let me repeat, you've been given a lot of chests. When I logged in, I had 10 bronze, 10 silver. I mean, yeah, 10 silver, 10 gold, and like 20 diamond chests. After the what's the best troll that you tried it? So let me see. And after the 15 diamond chests, I had 276 veteran chests, which is supposed to give like stupid amounts of great cards. I'm hoping I got them. Best troll do you ever try to play against? My best troll build was during the Ash the Witch era when it didn't have a cap on how many times it could stack, and that would have been a high critical, medium damage lifesteal twin blast with Ash the Witch. And what that meant was I would get your health pretty damn low using either grenades or basic attacks. And when I decided to hit you with my ult, there was absolutely no escape because you know it's 30 shots that comes out of his ult. So every one of those shots would apply slow, and you basically end up at like this god awful crippling crawl that you could not escape when you got hit by his ult. So instead of being like, oh, it's a twin blast, oh, it's not that serious, just like walk around it, instead you're gonna get hit with like every one of those bullets to like all 1,000 plus points of damage. It just melted. Revenant was I built an all power Revenant day one because I built an all power. I used just Void Steel Dagger for my Revenant build day one. Oh, I do remember that. I just thought it was like a bug in the game. Okay, guess it was. You were faster than people who were attacking by miles. Yeah, it stayed like that for quite a while though, with it still being like you hitting somebody. It's like that still to a degree. I hadn't heard it called the power walk, man. But yeah, that was really damn annoying. I think the most broken thing to me when Monolith first came out was easily Chimera's jump, and probably still is incredibly broken in this update. Like the fact that Chimera can leap on you just what feels like an infinite amount of times, so no matter how many escapes you have, you cannot get away from it. There's no one that can literally get away from a Chimera. You realize that, right? Like if he had space and opportunity, there's nowhere. 7 hours, bro. All right, let me check my timer. Let me check my timer and see how bad this actually. Damn, the game hates you. It gave me 5 hours and 55. I can't believe I'm actually happy at 5. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to check the Twitter feed again. Keep you guys updated on what's happening. So you don't have to sit here and twiddle your thumbs. You can just sit there and type to me about how bad this game is feeling right now. How excited you were compared to how excited you are. Aurora was incredibly broken. I hated it. I'm not going to curse like that. I even hated Aurora. I ain't gonna lie. I hated that. She was like, that ult was so, like, she just had to catch you in a wave of mans, and it was nothing. It was nothing you could do to get away from Aurora's first. Who else is broken? Greystone at launch was pretty damn Kwang. Kwang at launch was OP as hell. Like, no one really, like, sat there and thought about the amount of power that this dude actually had on Legacy, but Kwang was broken on Legacy, if you don't remember that. I remember the Twin Blast. I remember the carry meta. I remember the carry meta on Legacy, where pretty much it was lifesteal, a little bit of lifesteal, a whole bunch of crit and damage, some attack speed on like a Twin Blast or a Doc, and just go full on God mode on the whole team. Like 1v5 as a carry isn't nothing. So Legacy did have its issues. I can't sit here and pretend. Oh wait, did my shit? Oh, got last. But yeah, it was you got to, bruh. You gotta look at. I call it Aurora slutty teacher. What? Why slutty teacher? How did we arrive at that conclusion, bruh? Feel free to reach out, player support. Why would I want to talk to player? This isn't who are they talking to? We love you. Why are you telling them you love them? We don't love them right now. We pissed at them. It's like right now, I'm looking at Paragon. Like one of the kids that broke the TV is like, but like while you were playing with them, they did some shit that broke the TV. It's like I knew I started playing with you, but you broke the damn TV, so I'm still mad at you. even though I probably could have stopped you from whatever it was. Crit everybody back then. She teaches you a lot of nasty things. Crit still, bro. Everybody was better with crit. No, and Sparrow's did you know that Greystone imprisoned Sparrow like over 20 times? Like that was actually part of the lore. Greystone imprisoned Sparrow like constantly. She's been in prison more than 20 times, and the other one was like Greystone is imprisoned Sparrow many times. That was like their like if you really stop and go to the skins like your hero page and pay attention, there's a lot of lore underneath the characters. Like a lot of people just don't read it and notice it, but like Sparrow's been put in jail so many times. There's a relationship between Muriel and Kalari. What was it? I want to say that the relationship between Faye and Morigesh was explained better. It wasn't really in depth, but it was pretty good. But he's her uncle in that skin. Greystone. Jesus Christ. Oh man, this is another queue after the first queue. Yes, it is very normal. It is an infinite loop. Exactly. Who is Muriel? She at one point was the most annoying support possible. Like 8. God damn, dude. 8 hours. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be cursing the streams. I mean, like, I hope you're not offended by like bad language. I at times have bad language, and I'm trying to work on that for like my streaming sakes. But I'm still human, and I worked as a mechanic for years, so foul mouthiness is just in my nature. Oh, Q is going to continue to get longer and longer. This stream was literally just set up so people could come out and vent, laugh, and just otherwise not think about the annoying things that are being said to them on their screen right now. And I'm also trying to get information out to you guys. As soon as I see it on the Twitter timeline or Reddit or wherever I'm searching, I can hype on support can also get you in. Bro, like I'm looking at like they're burying. Wait. Time out. Did they block this comment? I just saw somebody like directly post on Paragon's page something about riding a dick. No lie. Like I wish I could like screenshot this to you guys. Oh, dude, I'm definitely not gonna wait 6 hours. I'm literally just sitting here joking around. This is the fun. Like I've been here for 49 minutes, and it actually hasn't felt that bad because I've been here talking to you guys. So it's not completely horrible. Like you know, there's a complete difference in between me when I do streams like this and when I'm playing a game. Like when I'm playing a game, I'm probably the quietest person you've ever seen play a game because I'm like hella focused on what's happening on the screen. But when I'm doing these little Q&As stuff like this, where I'm trying to talk to people and see what people want, what they want, I'll speak back and forth with everybody. I literally read every comment. If you post a comment on one of my videos, I try to post to everything anyone says, whether it's criticism, positive, negative. You're going to get a reply. It might not be the best reply, but you will get a reply. I guarantee that. Sharing love with you beautiful people. Playing Neo and rolling the joint. Sharing love with you beautiful. Kirito, or the cards. I was looking at the cards. I was trying to get a grasp of it before I got kicked. It's a really good start to the new meta. Me and my boys are all like crying because we got this first date when it was in a closed beta and now it's kind of broken. Oh, bro, I know. Like, I typically try to run 5 stacks, but being in the nature of streaming, being in the nature of streaming, 5 stacks can't always happen because I can't always get my 5 man on at the same time or like I feel like doing the stream. So usually I do a lot of solo queues. So if you guys ever look up my ELO, avert your eyes, it's like mid gold or some crap like that. And I also do builds. Like once I get bored with a game, I start just trying shit and I'll try to see if I can put out a build that just should not work or is completely broken or just goes against the current meta entirely. And I throw out builds that people will hate. Like, I throw out annoying builds. I do like something along the lines of a build that people will laugh at until it trolls the shit out of them and murders them, or a build that people are like, dude, why are you picking this on our team? But that's kind of how it works. And like, I never ever do that PvE crap, because what works great in the PvE game would never work in a good, like, it wouldn't really ever translate over to a good PvP game. Let's see. All this natural entertainment. I hate these cards. Kirito is really mad about the cards. When we just get No Man's Sky, did we just get No Man's Sky? I don't think we'll ever get No Man's Sky. I don't ever get No Man's Sky. First off, because I didn't bite in that hype train. Like, I can tell you the last game whose hype train I was on, and I wasn't overly disappointed at first, but it got irritating pretty quickly. That was a Division. Prior to that, it was Destiny. But I have learned this, and as a gamer, if you guys like watch any of my videos, I strongly suggest you never, ever, ever, ever pre-order a damn game in your life. Like, wait until the guys who can't help but pre-order shit go out, buy the game and say it's completely toxic, and it's like you just saved $65, and you can be like, hey, GhostlyGhille gave me some advice that saved me $65. Like, you're rolling. Yeah, everybody's saying it's because Iggy. Dude, that Iggy skin is dope though. I'm just kind of tired of staring at it, and I'm pretty sure everybody that's in the stream is like, just I don't ever want to see this. Like, I was enjoying that Iggy picture so much when I first logged in. Like, that Iggy skin is dope. I literally sent it out to all of my chat groups. Like, man, this is the Iggy skin of my homeboys that can't get on right now, my friends that can't get on right now. I sent it to games in Canada are 80. Well, I guess that's the transfer rate. But still, yeah. See, I saved you $80. All right, let's see how bad the time has gotten. 6,018. Damn. $80. See, but yeah, if games are $80 in Canada, you damn sure shouldn't be pre-ordering anything. Don't pre-order video games. I don't pre-order anything. Like, not anymore, bro. It's like, I'll wait. I mean, unless it's something I'm planning on streaming and I want to get it out early. Pretty much no one is playing. Let's see. I can actually pull up streams. Let's see if anyone's playing. Paragon is constantly cheating as well, so she's a fine woman who's riding another man's dick behind your back left. What the hell? Somebody literally tweeted this too. This is somebody tweeted it to Paragon and they replied to that comment. Like, somebody literally had dick and cheating whore inside of a comment, and Paragon replied to that. Paragon Twitter is gangster. If y'all didn't know, they give no fucks and they will respond to anything and everything. Alright, let's see. Any new information? I'm gonna update this thread again. Oh, my little cousin was so hyped up about No Man's Sky, and I was like, bro, I don't see the appeal in it. I'm like, it looks like, he's like, man, but you might play this game forever and never run into another player. And I'm like, are you listening to what you're saying? That sounds incredibly boring. Like, you're playing a multiplayer game where there may or may not be other players. Like, I don't want to have to like fly for 3 real life days to meet you on this distant planet where you flew 3 real life days there to meet me halfway. Like, that's on a scale that's too big. That's like borderline work. Like, I'm not looking to do that. I'm going to smoke in the campus and I'll come back and find the servers up. Good luck with that. I've been trying to find the servers up for the last 9 hours. For the last 9 hours, I've been waiting on the servers. Thanks for kind words. Carrie, we hope to reestablish the hype ASAP. Everyone's talking about the hype is dead. RIP the hype. Version 42 sucks. Yo, people are mad. Like, I'm taking this a lot better than a lot of other people. I gotta admit that. I'm glad they didn't release the map update after the problems. So, they changed the card system. Dude, I don't know. I'm really hoping they change the map sooner than later, because this map is kind of like at that stage of no man lies. Every man lies, sir. Every man lies. The map is stagnant. That's how I feel about it. Like, they've done some changes. I like that they put the I keep wanting to call it a damn harvester. That's how you know I play Legacy too much. I miss harvesters. Who else misses harvesters? I like being able to like plant my harvester in an enemy jungle and like dare you to come and stop me from putting the harvester down. Like, you know you can't kill me. I'm gonna put my stuff in your jungle and you better not touch it. Like, I like deboing people like that, being like, man, this is damn, you're never gonna play today. I'm just messing with you, bro. Um, here it goes again. But yeah, I miss having harvesters. I miss harvester keys. Like I really do miss harvesters and harvester keys. Like just like having teammates that knew what they were doing. Like I hated having a team where no one had harvester keys. I'm like I'm the only damn person dropping out harvesters all over the map. But it was strategy to it, and having those harvesters and harvester keys. Like having what was it, one in right jungle, one in left jungle, and two on the sides, and then two in their jungle. Like if you control those two, if you control those like two harvesters on your side plus the two on both sides of the map, that gave your team a strategic. Oh, I forgot about the harvester that was at all prime. So if you can if you controlled all of those harvesters, your team had a strategic advantage on CP the whole game. Not to mention all prime with the dump. Like that was a great reason to have like a big meet up. Let's meet up in this lane, and we're gonna dump all prime on your side to either get our buff or y'all gonna kill us, run it back the other way, and put up y'all inhibitors again. That was beautiful. That was like a great concept of a game. And people were like, oh, the game took long, but the game was original. And now it's starting to feel like a League of Legends or Smite duplicate. Hello, little fussy baby. Yeah, there she goes. My daughter's been quiet for the entirety of the stream. That is a whopping 57 minutes. She has been quiet and let daddy kind of get on with his streaming thing. And like for the guys who have been following my channel since like day one, or like you just started following yesterday, I appreciate everything. But for the guys who've been following from the start, you know that I recently had a daughter, and I kind of took a hiatus from streaming. So I'm like trying to come back to it. I'm trying to come back to it as strong as I can with as much time as possible. But little person kind of takes precedence. She's chilling right now, so I'm gonna make her a bottle real quick and try to keep the stream going. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep the headset on and keep updating you guys on the Twitter. Let's see what they said. Anything new? Somebody said something about autism. Bro, people are really, really mean when their video games don't work. Did you realize that shit? Like video game players are like the nicest people you'll ever meet until the game doesn't work, and then they're just like a cigarette smoker with like no cigarettes for miles. Like he's just losing his shit. According to Epic, they are trying to get the servers back online. See, they got a lot of crap on this. They're saying they're planning on having it today. They're not giving the exact ETA on when servers are popping back up, but they're saying today. Now, I mean, take that with a grain of salt, because today is like, you still got 13 hours left in today, so they could be like dicks and just get it to go back up at like 11:59 p.m. or some shit like that. Or they could be legit and be like, we'll have it up within the next 30 minutes. So I'm kind of just keeping this going. This is honestly, this is more entertaining than the lag fest I had earlier when I got on. In this same amount of time, all I managed to accomplish when the servers were actually up was to open 10 bronze chests, 10 silver chests, 10 gold chests, and go through all of the cards that I could unlock. So, the day of tomorrow. What is today but yesterday's tomorrow, sir? Disaster confirmed. Disaster definitely confirmed. But man, like, make sure you guys hit the comment, like button, subscribe. Y'all like digging what we talking about in this chat. Feel free to stop by anytime. Any questions, any gameplays, gameplay footage, or gameplay tips, especially these new decks. Like, I'm actually really hyped about I'm not saying I'm gonna enjoy the new card system, but I'm enjoying the idea of building the decks for this card system. Like, that was my favorite thing to do when I first found it. Like, oh, I could put this card together with this card together and have this kind of effect combo with it. And it was just like, I would literally sit up at night with a pen and a pad, crunching numbers, trying to figure out the best, most optimal build. Like, I did a perfectly calculated Kwang deck where I calculated the DPS difference between going with critical, going with straight power, how much power and ability armor like how much power and armor and critical should I balance out on Kwang. And I sat there, I want to say it took me like 2 hours for like hard out crunching numbers and just going through different formulas to figure out like the absolute cutting edge Kwang where he was the best defended, most powered, most health that I could possibly squeeze out of him without him being like really weak in any one direction, but doing just like the maximum amount of DPS. And like I try to do it with all of my builds. Like all of my builds are pretty damn well calculated. Like I won't just throw out a build for you guys and be like, okay, here's the build, try it, go have fun. Like, I may do that for myself, but if I recommend the build, oh my god, it did it again. Yo, it'll never go away. So if you guys are experiencing this problem, just know we're in the same hell. So hello neighbors. 640, Jesus. This game is trolling hard today. Hey little baby. But I try to do it with everybody, like my Zanks build. I literally had a Zanks calculated to the point where I averaged a 13-to-1 KD. Not KDA, a 13-to-1 KD with my Zanks build. And dude, she was so damn fun to play, and I'm hoping to do like some similar builds like that on this one. I also do a lot of commentary and comedy on the side. Like I love joking, if you guys can't tell. I really don't give a shit what anyone says. And like, oh, let's see, there was a big delay. It took a century to open a single chest. Oh yeah, opening chests was painful, bro. Like you'd have to just sit there and wait. But what they did is they went ahead and they opened all of the chests for you guys. So if you're like me, you don't have 257 veteran chests to go through and click and open one at a time. You can just open, like they're open. You already have all of the stuff in your inventory. So you'll probably have all of the cards you could possibly need. I'm hoping I got all the cards I need because, I mean, I had every card I needed before. So it'd be a really big piss off point if I don't have every card, considering they shrunk down the number of cards you actually need. Like what was it, like 200 plus cards before, and now it's only 24 times 5, what's that? That is 5 hours, so 220, I mean 120. Yeah, but 120 cards total. Hey little person. My daughter's up just staring at the game. I literally had to get a spare controller to bring in here for her, even though she's like 5 months old. Necrovale card for 3. I literally had to get a spare controller and bring it into my room for when I played, and I had her because she is in love with gaming already, dude. I already tell my daughter's gonna be a game head. She wants to press every button on the controller, which is really funny when I'm not playing anything or when her mom's trying to watch like a Netflix movie or something. But when you're in the middle of a Paragon match and like your 4 friends are like, dude, why the hell are you shooting at the air? It's like, hey, just pressing buttons. Why you keep saying no, cancel that, no, cancel that? Because she keeps pressing the damn button combo to cancel. She's sending comms out and stuff like that. So I had to bring my own controller in the room for her for that one, because that's confirmed tomorrow to Paragon. Alright, so let's see if I can get this freaking bottle. Any news? Come on, people, give me some news on this crap. We're looking at 9 minutes ago was the last thing I see. Servers are down currently. Recommend you close the client for updates. Oh. Hold up. Somebody said something about have time to build decks. How the hell can you build decks right now? I would love to be able to build decks while I wait. That would actually be like some pretty damn good theory crafting. I could sit there and bring out the pencil and the pad and start figuring out builds that I want to try. But no. And they're like trying to be cute about it and joke about how Iggy and Scorch are to blame. It's like, that's not funny. It's like Iggy and Scorch set the servers on fire. That's not funny. I want to play the damn game. I wonder if they realize that a lot of gamers tend to be dicks when the games don't work. I'm pretty sure I fall into that category. Category? Words. I can't word today. Category. And you can hear my little person in the background demanding that dad fixes her bottle faster. I hear you, I hear you. And what do you think about the reflect damage cards? Dude, I love Zanks. Like, if you didn't hear what I said earlier, Zanks is hands down my favorite character in the game. Like, if you build Zanks right, I've seen people try all type of weird ass builds with Zanks. And in the old version, which I gotta say, I'm hoping they didn't make her weak, cause like in the old version, dude, she was God. Like, there was literally, I've met one player that gave me trouble under my Zanks build, and it was a all damage and penetration revenue. But other than like even him, I would melt him when we got in 1-on-1s. But I had to watch out for that basic attack it is. Yeah. Come on, little people. Roll. And bye. You're gonna be fat. You cry for food. I'm just saying. Daddy still love you though. About a non-reflected damage card. Non-reflected damage. I literally think. Explain that. What you mean? The different. I'm not catching. But yeah, Zanks do attack speed, cast converter, tainted magic on Zanks could not be recommended more highly. Like cast, like if you're gonna build a Zanks, there is no way you should build her without a cast converter previously, and there's no reason you should build her without tainted magic. Like nothing feels better than having a character that's tankier than Rampage melt a Rampage in his ult. Like that's like he was getting back stupid amounts of health. But because you build, most people build rampages with a good bit of health. I'm taking off 8% of your health every second while I'm just sitting there with like damn near maximum attack speed, constantly landing stacks of that. Was it Kitty Claws on Zanks? Land a whole bunch of stacks of Kitty Claws on any carry with Zanks and Tainted Magic, and it does not matter if they're connected to a phase with all the health regen in the world. They're done. They're done. And it was so funny to see it because like once I hit level 5, like I would play like off lane Zanks or mid lane Zanks, and I would play very cautiously and like just farm as much as I could, like last hit, going for last hit, back into my tower, last hit, make sure I'm staying in range to get my experience in off lane. The second I hit level 5, my entire gameplay style changed. I think that caught them off guard. I went from being completely defensive to completely offensive, and completely targeting the carry with Zanks to where the carry was starved, and 1-on-1 no support has a shot in hell, full build or not against a Zank at level Zanks at level 10. So just sit there and just gun ho on them afterwards and melt them. And I didn't have to worry about ganks. I never really bothered with wards when I played her because I would leave my ult up 24/7 on us. There is no cause for a tank like Zanks to reflect damage. Oh, there are no cards for a tank like Zanks to reflect damage. You see, I saw a card I was thinking about running her earlier. I said it in my previous stream, like, man, I gotta throw this on Zanks. I was also looking at one for a Greystone where, getting hit by basic attack restores so much of your health or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Like I looked at the facts of it and I was like, these two, I'm gonna go back and watch my own damn stream. That's kind of sad. I'm gonna go back and watch my stream and remember which cards it was. Spines. I don't know. I know it was on the Fury. It was 2 Fury cards and 2 Order cards I was looking at for a Greystone build, and I really want to throw that out. I want to try those. It was like they were like really high end, really expensive Fury cards, probably be close towards in game. And I saw a lot of good cards for junglers. Like there's one card that continually gives you gold while just continually gives you gold while the card's equipped. So definitely gonna run that one on a jungler early. Just want to get as much gold as possible to level up. And there's another one that was like constant health regen. There was another one that was like constant damage aura or something like that, I want to say. And like just a combo of those, like you'd be forming so fast, and I just can't wait to get into the actual builds of it. Just trying to see. Come on, I'm just like constantly checking his Twitter feed, like waiting on him to say something I really want to hear. Like, wait, why this? Who's posting this crap? Like, somebody's posting like this hella cute ass thread talking about blame Iggy. No one wants to blame Iggy. Somebody's trolling. Yo, somebody's trolling hard. Somebody's convincing people to turn off the game and cut it back on so they get kicked to the end of the line, and people are actually listening and cutting it off. Actually, there's a bit. Instead of using clear heart with Zincs, you're better off spending that same amount of points on armor. I crunched those numbers as well. Clear heart is nice, but having an armor to like just mitigate the damage outright, you gotta figure, okay, oh, it's clear heart 5 points to get. If you spent those same 5 points on basic armor or ability armor or either or, you you end up, yeah, her passive basically blocks 50%. Her passive basically blocks 50% of or not blocks 50%, but heals you 50% of the damage you're taking. So if you get, I think it's 30 armor. Yeah, bro, 7 hours. That's what y'all got to look forward to. Her passive basically blocks 50% or heals you back 50%. And if you got, I think it's 30 to 50 armor of each type or something like that, it cuts that damage in half. So I don't know, it's over half. I want to say it's like 50 to 60% at the 50 range, something like that. I have to go back through my numbers, but that's the amount of damage reduction you'll be seeing with that bit. So you figure that with her passive plus that little bit of armor, she's only taking a quarter of the damage, which take a stupid amount of armor to actually get there. And when you pair that with a cast converter and the fact that the amount of damage she dishes, and like use something like spike bone plate and oh hell, what was the other one? It was an energy version of spike bone plate, not thorn greenweave is the other one. That's the one with the beetle on it. Can't think of his name. God, my brain's dead today. Um, but yeah, use those in combination for a little bit of power. But power was never the thing on Zinc. You don't want to worry about power. You wanted some armor, some health. Put mana in your cast converter on her, and what else was it? Whirling wands for attack speed. Just focus entirely on attack speed and stuff like that. And she was OP. So I'm trying to see if I can get a similar build like that because they were saying she was for made for version 42, but honestly, she felt dominant as hell in the last version. Like people complained about the OPness and the amount of damage of an Aurora or the amount of damage of a twin, but my win ratio with Zinx was like higher than I've had with any of the other broken characters. So I'm hoping I can like find a similar stylized build to work with her. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna like not having all of the card power. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like I liked having 6 cards. That was like very, it gave you a lot of methods to build your character. You could have went at it so many different ways. You could have went with one active, you could have went with no active. You could have had all power, like for like just try it. Like theory crafting had more stuff to it. I'm hoping the gems can kind of do something along those lines and not just suck. But apparently I'm gonna have to wait 7 hours and 2 minutes for that, unless Paragon says otherwise. Servers are currently down. Yo, 14 health points, clear heart 5 points, barrier 12 points. How much did you spend on mana? Remember that mana to a degree on Zinx is more important than her health even. Like you want some health, but you should have went up higher on mana and a little lower on health. Like you want more mana than health on the Zinx character, or you did want more mana. The way she was built is that she was healing back for 1 point of every mana to get her health. So if you want to effectively use all of her, like her mana, say you didn't put a single point in the health, and you had mana, you get full mana when someone hits you, and you had your ult up on Zinx. If okay, BBN, welcome to the stream, man. What's happening to the game is everyone is in a queue for the most part. It is not letting many people in, and it's like cycling players in and out. It's cycling people in and out, and it's basically kicking you continuously to the end of a never-ending line. So the time is just going up and up and up, and they're trying to get the servers. The servers basically can't handle a load of players. There's too many people trying to get on, so they set up a queuing system to get people in without the servers crashing. Oh Jesus, dude! I wish this is one of those times I wish I was on PC because I could have showed you some screenshots of like stupidly high kills with her and no deaths. Up there it goes again. Let's see what the time is at. Uh, all right. What I was saying before about Zanks, right? All right. So you had a Zanks at level 15 without any stats in the mana or health. Her health would not last long enough to use all her mana. Her health would not last long enough to use all her mana before she's killed. I mean, no, her man. Yeah, that's what it is. Her health would not last. I'm saying that backwards. No, her mana wouldn't last long enough to protect her health fully, like get the optimal amount of health and damage. So you want to up her mana a bit. But it's like, damn, I wish I could remember the calculation. I gotta find a notepad in here. I got it written down somewhere. But basically, I think it was. I think I had 5 points of health, 6 points of mana, something like that, and that pretty much evened it out to where I could tank something like an effective damage of 15,000, 15,000. I want to say it's like 15,000 effective health is what the calculation came out to, and that was with the fact that her passive was she gains back mana the more she used it. So I had the stupidly high attack speed, yes, but even when they were damaging me, I wasn't losing mana fast enough at the lower ends compared to the rate I was getting it back at. When you count in the fact that I had the cast converter for extra health, if I needed it, I could just like run for a little bit, let my mana come up, or zigzag, dodge attacks, let my mana go back up, and go right back into attack mode after my cast converter's up and kill them because I know my mana's coming back really fast. But with the tainted magic and kitty claws, half the time I kill someone, they didn't expect it because the basic damage wasn't really shit. I didn't focus on power at all. The killing factor was by the time they start to panic and see their health really dipping, I'd already hit them 5, 6, 7 times. And now your health's taking big chunks of hits and you're trying to get away. When you try to run away, I'm gonna stun you, finish you all really quick. It works under the same principle as basically Gesh does, except she's not nearly as, the Gesh isn't nearly as tanky. Gesh's goal basically is to get you to stick around and pick a fight with her long enough with that bug bomb doing work for her to be able to go and hit you with the ult, finish you with that big 1-2 punch. But Jace doesn't have that big punch at the end. So you had to be able to get the stacks with the kitty claws. What are you doing, little baby? You're so gross. You're so gross. Come on, y'all. They're playing like they're ready to get the service up. Like, seriously. Stop running. They really need the service up, man. That's hard.